esports is growing every single day as I watch every tournament across the globe. On this episode, I'll be telling you about the FC Pro Open, which just came to an end as the winner took home $80,000. You're welcome to the VGA Esports News, where all the action goes down. Make sure you're following across all of our social media handles. We've got all the juice on esports all around the world. It's at the VGA Esports Show across all our social media handles. Sports FC held its first ever tournament and it has come to a successful end. Now let me take it from the top and help you understand how this happened. After the release of the game, they made it known to everybody who wanted to be a professional within the FC Pro Open community that there will be an open ladder. It was open to everybody who plays EA Sports FC 24, and it was incredible. Africa, Asia, Europe, everybody was involved, and we broke it down to the global qualifier. The top players from the open ladder came into the global qualifier and showed what they could do as we broke it down lesser and lesser to the best players in the world. After the hassle of the group stages, we're down to the final 8, which definitely saw the intensity rise, and with what was at stake, it was definitely one of the best tournaments we had ever seen. There was FC Pro World Championships at stake, and of course, some huge sum of money to be won. Let me tell you how it all went down.
Over 50,000 players entered from around the world.
How's he scored that? Oh, he's genius!
The best 20 qualified.
Relative FC Pro Open.
Sit down! 6-6 thriller!
Down to 8.
There's Trevor! Oh, what is going on?
Now only one
Can be crowned
the FC Pro Open champion.
Is that the goal?
For the FC Pro Finals event in London, it started off with a banger as Rewiew took on the Italian Obron. As the game went back and forth, but the Team Hullitman stood tall to make the semi-final.
Team of the year on 9, we must say. Still Team of the year on 9. It's Rewiew for 2! Oh, it could be hat-trick hero. It could be game over. Hat-trick hero from Team of the year on 9.
P8 Zin took on the Saudi Arabian Abubakar in another heated encounter as the Brazilian took the note to book a spot against Rewiew in what promised to be a mouth-watering semi-final.
Last chance, Chavella. Mbappe didn't go for it. Still Mbappe. The P8 Zin. Mbappe. P8 Zin. It's on its way to a semi-final.
In our other quarter-final, probably the biggest of the round, Umut took on Levy the Weed in fine form as Levy the Weed knocked out the former E-World Cup winner Umut to also book a spot in the semi-final. And for our last championship quarter-final of the day, it was Anders Vegan taking on the Brazilian, and the Brazilian definitely took him all the way to extra time, but Anders Vegan standing tall to book a spot against Levy the Weed in our other semi-final.
In the top left corner, and there's your from 12 yards. Scores! Anders is an FC Pro semi-finalist and is a World Championship.
The euphoria building around the semi-final was just crazy, and we knew we're definitely in for some incredible FC 24 action. It definitely started with a banger, and we expected it to be a tough one, but it seemed like a walk in the park for P8, and sometimes these games are like that. It was the current E-Champions League winner Rewiew taking on the current E-Nations champion P8, who definitely gave us one to watch. P8 absolutely thrashing the Team Hullitman in that semi-final to book a spot in the grand final of the FC Pro Open. In our other semi-final though, in a very tough one, as Team Hullit, Levy the Weed took on Anders Vegan. We knew this one was going straight right down to the wire. At the end of it all, it was the Danish wonder kid who stood tall to book a spot in the final against the Brazilian P8.
Over 50,000 players entered the FC Pro Open, and we are down to our final 2.
So then we had it, the top 2 standing tall. The Danish wonder kid Anders Vegan Gang, who had a chance to make a statement to win his first ever major 1v1 trophy. And there was P8 as well, the man who could add to an already stacked resume, a back-to-back E-Nations champion. Going into that final was definitely a brilliant one to watch.
He is so bad, he's so bad.
The FC Pro Finals will go down as one of the best in history, as it was the most electrifying. Goal after goal after goal after goal. You see, the many times I mentioned goal here, it was scores. There was a lot of goals involved. 6-5 the scores ended, and it took P8 in the final minute of the game to bring up another clutch performance like we have known him for virtually the last kick of the game. The Brazilian stepped up huge with a big goal after Haaland knocking that ball down to Putellas to smash it into the virtually open net to crown him the champion of the FC Pro Open and take home $80,000.
Dances. There's Haaland in the air towards the post.
I think in the last year I deserved a lot also the world champion because I know I play very good, but yeah, I know like the time forgot it's perfect in my life, so I'm very happy.
That right there and what we saw is just like the rebirth of EA Sports FC, the esports definitely growing. And shout outs to Anders and P8 for giving us one heck of a game. Commiserations to Anders. I feel like his 1v1 trophy is just around the corner. We'll surely see him on the top stage once again. But for P8 constantly reminding us of why we should have him in the GOAT conversation. I don't know if you have him as your GOAT, but you have to start talking about this man, the Brazilian, making a statement out there. Shout out to the whole EA Sport FC crew for making this one happen, to the broadcast team, to everybody who made this one possible. You definitely gave us one to watch and one to hope that we can all reach that stage. That was the end of the FC Pro Open tournament, which lasted for a lot of time and gave all of us some thrills of FC24 action. My name is Slimon, signing out from the VGA Esports News. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope it's an inspiration to every single one watching.